Yeah, that sounds good.
Just the ones?
Actually, I'll take two of those because I know somebody else that might be interested.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah. Don't forget about the funny jokes and cloning competitions. Here you go.
Very well. Very good. Thank you for that.
Plus, you'll go to a great cause.
And then, this last bloke, I think he's got, a mental problem. He's normal, but he just behaves like he's got a psychological problem. I mean, who does that? It's just not right. It's disgusting.
Yes! Yes!
Alright guys, great gig, awesome, well done.
Yeah, the band's going really well. We're excited about the new direction. Yeah, sweet.
So, who are your major influences?
Oh, a lot of stuff really. ATM. Spokes has actually introduced us to some very interesting stuff.
Who do you appeal to?
Yeah, people with long hair.
Yeah, but long black
curly hair. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, we're really excited about Rage's tour in January. Can't wait, it's going to go off, mate. We've been doing a bit of a tribute to them.
Justified, but wearing the bag, get your chosen white. You're justified. Those that died, but wearing the bag, get your chosen white. Those who died are justified, but wearing the bag, get your chosen white. You're justified. Those that died, but wearing the bag, get your chosen white.
Miss B?
Craig, it's just great to see you back, mate. I tell you,
thanks, mate.
I had a trauma. I had the great man,
Yeah.
and now I don't know why, but I think he thought that he was an automatic team selection in the Year 12 annual review.
Understandable though, Rich. The man is a doyen.
Yeah,
he is a doyen. I've looked that up. You know what that is?
Well, it's funny you've got the dictionary out there, Craig, because the kids think it's humorous that they play the dictionary game with Lindley, and what Lindley doesn't know is we actually play the dictionary game with Lindley on the staff.
He's learnt me a lot of things.
He taught me many things too.
Yeah, well, he might have. He learns, and I say I'll learn and kid stuff, and he learns me how to speak proper and that.
Well, talking of speaking and talking of words, when he did depart, and it was acrimonious, a little bit of acrimony there on his departure, Craig, he mentioned the word usurped. He felt he'd been usurped.
Yeah,
Craig.
So I didn't understand what the hell's here. Oh, yeah, he's here. Usurp to seize and hold office, position or power by force.
You shafted him.
We shafted him.
Technically.
No wonder he's got the shits.
You shafted the great man.
Oh, well, I mean, we should just go and get him because
I think we have to move on, Craig. I think it's not all about Lindley's disappointment.
Yeah, well, they'll
get over the fact that
he'll get over it.
You know, the couch. He was only an interim.
Yeah, well,
he was only holding government.
He kept it warm.
I really want to get down to this great group. You know, this
kids.
This
it's all about the kids.
Cohort.
Cohort.
This cohort, Craig.
That's what they call
it. Now, I'm going to start at the southern border of the school and work our way geographically. It's like one of these travel
Yeah,
shows.
fair enough. Fair
Now,
enough. I like it.
I'm going to start with, I call them the outdoor decking boys. And they really didn't have a home until the VCAL built the decking.
That erection just came out of nowhere, didn't it? It just
popped
came
up.
out of nowhere, that erection. I liked it when I saw it. I thought, oh boy. And then these blokes have taken over.
Well, the funny thing is, they were thinking the same thing. 1 minute it wasn't there, and next thing it's there.
Exactly.
And they thought, we better
We'll have this.
We better
We'll have it.
We'll
We'll
take
have
it.
this.
We'll get onto it.
Yeah.
Now I'm talking about, you know, Turok, Turner, Randall, Sando, Paxi,
Yeah.
you know, Banksy.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know.
they think they're God's gift there.
Well,
Are they
they-
really? Those boys.
I mean, they've
Tough.
been tough, and they've been terrific ambassadors for the outdoors.
They
They have been terrific. Look, their capacity to throw fruit and find its target has been terrific, really.
Their aim has got better.
And
over the years.
work with the language staff, the late staff, in terms of well, there had to be a reconciliatory period there for a small time.
Actually, I have realised though, Richard, from sitting in the staff room and looking out there, though, that the little fellas are bloody.
Ah, yes, that does bring me to that nasty point. There's always a nasty element in any Year 12 students here. It can be a classroom, it can be a teacher, it can be a poor sack result, Craig, it can be the Year 12 coordinator.
I doubt it.
This is the first group under my care, or anyone's care, that I remember at Year 12.
25 years of history.
25 years of history at this school. Any Year 12 group that's been bullied. They are the first Year 12 group that have been bullied.
They are being bullied. And I blame it all on the Year 7 program.
And it was the Year 7s. The first Year 12 group ever to be bullied
Those Year
by
7s,
Year 7s.
they're just far too confident for their own goods. And these blokes, the deck boys, the deck chair boys on the deck, soft.
Soft. Well, it was a nasty incident.
What is going to happen to the rest of school now that these Year 7s have assumed control? What is going to happen, Rich?
Well,
It's going to be a nightmare.
I think if we had another month of time, Craig, that you'd find that they'd be moving down from the south and slowly working their way and taking over the rest of Year 12.
Like
Next
a
thing
black
you know, next thing you
fog,
do,
mate. They'll get in and spread out.
it'd be the Year 7
Yeah,
study room.
yeah,
But,
exactly.
but I mean, there's some torn souls up there, Craig.
There is,
I mean,
there is.
they had a long period of counselling over that.
Well, they want to have a good hard look at themselves, I reckon.
I reckon they do too. And I think that they need to reflect upon the fact that they've been a disappointment.
Yeah, totally.
Disappointment to all the other Year 12s. To be
exactly.
actually...
Well, it's part of history finished.
It is.
Finished.
They've been done. It's done and dusted.
What else you got there, mate?
Well, we've got the study room group. You know, the people that mainly filled that study room, Craig.
Oh.
Now, I've affectionately called them the Fokakia gang.
Fokakias. Yeah.
The
The
Fokakias.
toasties. The toasties.
Because that's all they ever seemed to do. You know,
Yeah.
when they weren't in class, they were toasting sandwiches.
Eating their light bread with their light margarine and putting on their no-fat ham.
Well,
and,
it's interesting you should say that because
shit.
some of our supposed, you know, hard men.
What's wrong with
some of the footballers?
Yeah.
You know,
Were they in there?
Yeah, we got Stewart. No, actually, he got sacked. He took himself out to another competition. You got Rigby, Hodgkins, Savak, Bence.
Don't tell me those blokes eat low-fat margarine on their low-fat
He's got a poor
stuff.
gene pool, I think.
Who's that?
Bence.
Mate, he's doing well just to get around on 2 feet, mate. That bloke. Without dragging his knuckles on the ground. That lad.
But then you got on them.
What's wrong with these blokes?
Well, I don't know.
I see them in there eating their little light yogurts and their little bits of... What's wrong with going down to Macca's and getting a bit of fat in you?
Well, I reckon the same thing. And you mentioned that sort of, you know, that kind of eating and that kind of, you know, purveyance about life, Craig. I'm looking here at this Creamer.
Creamer. Which way does he swing?
Well, his last performance. His last performance where he dressed up, I think he got far too much into it.
Talking about the Doyen Horror.
Yeah.
Horror dead set thought he was coming on me. Horror said to me, as we walked off the stage, he said, "You sat there on purpose on the edge, didn't you, so you'd get away quick?" And I said, "Mate..."
So Horror had an emotional flush.
Horror did have an emotional flush. Yeah. I'll look up the word if I could find it. He did say what the word was, but I can't remember what it was.
But then there's them other girls in there.
Yeah.
Them other girls in there that hang, like they're the girl Fokakia gang.
Yeah, the 90210s of 10 years ago type thing.
Yeah.
Like, what would you call them now?
Well,
You know, Sex and the City girls.
It's like Tooley and Packer and Thomas and
Thomas.
You know, Korn and Zovic and
don't talk to me about.
It just goes
Thomas
on. It goes
and Rebel.
Williams and Rebel. And
I've got to kick them
all
out
the
of Paddy's every Saturday night at 4 o'clock. I've got to kick them out. Get them out of there. They're over there dancing and.
Look, I reckon we've got a flaw in our V-car system, Craig. You know our system we have in